Welcome in, everyone. I hope you're doing phenomenal, fantastic, and stupendous today. My name's Amanda, and this is the Connected Conduit, where I just open up, link in, connect, tippy tap in, and bring through messages for you. There is a beautiful accompaniment to my reading today. Can you hear it? It's a chainsaw. So welcome, chainsaw. You're so welcome here. You and your noise is welcome. Everything happens in my readings for a reason. I'm not going to put off my creations because of that noise. No, I have the power. I decide. I'm not going to let that chainsaw rule my life or interfere, okay? And I feel like that's a message for the collective. There could be a chainsaw in your life who's kicking up dust, stirring up trouble, making some noise, and Spirit just wants you to go, meh, oh well. Okay, water off a duck's back. Keep going, keep moving forward. Don't let it bug you. Don't let it stop you. Don't let it hinder you. Don't let it slow you down. This could be a person who doesn't agree with what you're doing and where you're going. This could be a person who's just difficult and makes a lot of noise. This could be your own stuff, right? Some fear, worry, doubt, lack mindset. Don't let that get in the way. High priest. Ooh. Okay. So those of you tuning in, you definitely have connections to ancient Egypt, especially Horus, Isis, Hathor. You've been tuning out the noise, the distractions, so that you can really tap in and discover what you're made of, right? Like, who are you? Where did you come from? What does your soul know? Where have you experienced life before? Okay. You could be someone who's really interested in past lives. You've definitely had past lives in Egypt, ancient Egypt. And you're incredibly connected to Horus, you guys. If you have been seeing hawks or falcons or birds of prey, that's definitely Horus coming through to say, hey, it's me. Hey, I'm getting your attention. Hey, it's a call to action. Hey, you're supposed to be a king or a queen. You need to rise into that leadership energy. Horus is the Egyptian god of kingship and protection. So that is what you are. Okay, you're a king, regardless of gender, and you're very protective over people, children, the elderly, vulnerable members of society. And because of that, you're protected. Because you are protecting others, you're going to be protected, right? Because your mission's important. Very important. Oof. Holy, I'm feeling so much energy in my heart space. Like, you are such a heart-based person. You have a huge heart. You feel very deeply. You're about to take action here in your life and step up and lead. I'm noticing how he's holding his staff, and it looks, I don't know what it is. Maybe like I almost want to say like a jackal or a dog, like a wild dog or something is on the head. I'm not sure. I'm noticing it looks like Metatron's cube right there. So you could also resonate with Metatron. You might be seeing 1111 a lot, or 111 or 1010. He has a cobra snake on his crown. So your intuitive gifts and your psychic gifts are really opening up, you guys, like big time. You're going to start receiving a lot more prophetic visions, dreams. You're gorgeous. You're gorgeous. I love your energy. It's you're gorgeous inside and out. You hold a very high frequency. I think you have incredibly hypnotizing eyes, you guys, okay? I'm just getting that. I feel that when people look into your eyes, they become, I almost wanted to say like docile. If they were like coming at you and they're like angry and they're like, ah, and they look in your eyes and they're like, Oh, what? Sorry, what? I'm fine now. No, I'm totally peaceful. No, I'm not angry anymore. Ah. So it's almost like you take wild people and you tame them. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you? I hope that resonates. It's like you just have this way of calming people down. And I don't think you do anything. I think you just stand in your energy, in who you are, and you just look at people and they might blah. And then they're like, oh, I'm so sorry I said that. I overstepped. I shouldn't have said that to you. I apologize. How can I make it up to you? I won't do that again. You know, it's something like that where you have this presence about you that it doesn't make people quake. You're not intimidating. That's not it at all. It's like your true power, because true power makes people better. Corrupt power makes people quake in their boots, because that's fear-based. That's fear-based leadership. You make people want to be better. You make people see their faults without even telling them what their faults are. Wow. You hold up a mirror to people. I said, wow, weird. Wow. I really mean that though. Like, wow. Okay. This is beautiful, you guys. Beautiful energy. You have wings and you're about to use them to soar off into your destiny, you guys. You could definitely have like arm tattoos. I'm feeling like a sleeve for somebody, okay, on their left side in particular. Could be on the right, but I'm feeling on my left. You have a lot of tats down the left side of your arm for some of you. You're very wise. Wow. I'm just kind of like, wow. I feel like that's how you make people feel. So a high priest is, well, high priest, high priestess. Take whatever label you resonate with, all right? But a high priest usually indicates a male, but you don't have to be, okay? There's no gender in tarot. It's just going to be an amplified message for those of you who are male, okay? And you resonate with being a high priest. Maybe you don't even resonate with that label, okay? But perhaps you can identify with being quite intuitive, very psychic, very clairvoyant, very in tune with yourself and other people, very in tune with your emotions and other people's emotions. It says intend and create. So that's what you're doing right now. I feel like you're really focusing on what you intend to happen for yourself and your future in terms of where you're going and what you want to create and build here during this lifetime. Yeah, you're about to create the life of your dreams. And you're not letting any mofo stand in your way. Wise one. Yeah. You're very, very wise. You're a wise, fair, just, kind, caring, compassionate leader. And those are the types of leaders we really need to see step up and rise. We really do. It's time. All right. Your intuition is just on point, you guys. It is absolutely on point. You're allowing it to lead the way. You could be somebody who really resonates with birds, owls, crows, hawks, eagles, canaries, whatever it is. Herons. Grow within your current situation. So that's what you're doing, okay? There's going to be a lot of growth here, specifically around your third eye and your crown. You're meant to share your wisdom. Many of you watching, not all of you, many of you though, are in your crone stage. And when I say that, I mean that with like respect, okay? Because we have our maiden, mother, and crone phases in life, irregardless of gender. Maiden, mother, and crone. And that is represented over the high priestess's head in the original tarot, where she has a crescent moon and then a full moon and then another crescent moon. Okay, maiden, mother is the full moon, representing the full belly, where you're pregnant and you're giving birth to children or ideas or projects or things like this. And then the crone phase. It's like the waxing and the waning crescent moons. Okay, so when it's like waning, that's the crone. More of a mature phase of this lifetime that you're entering. And with that phase comes a whole lot of wisdom, right? Yeah, it does, because you've gone through a lot of life experiences, a lot of challenges. And so you know a thing or two, you sure do. And if you are younger, you're just naturally wise, okay? You hold a lot of ancient wisdom within you. It's just there. And you may have noticed from a very young age that you just knew things. You just knew things, and that you were not engaging in certain things that other people were. And you had a hard time understanding why people would do the things they would do, because you just didn't see the point in them. You're like, man, that's a waste of time. Or why do people fight? Why are we fighting over this? Like, there's so many other things we could be doing with our energy. You know, like you're definitely someone who never holds a grudge. Okay, you don't hold a grudge. You're just like, yeah, whatever, let's just move on from that. You know, like there's bigger fish to fry here. Okay, so you're not someone who would really get entangled in all of the ego stuff, you know, that a lot of other people would get all caught up in, like competition, vanity, greed, having to look a certain way in order to feel validated, you know, fitting in. All of this you never cared about. You don't care about that. You don't care about famous people or rich people. You're like, I don't care. What have you done? I don't care that you're rich. Are you a good person? Because that's what's going to get my respect. Guardian angel, you are not alone. You guys, this keeps coming through. The phrase, you are not alone, keeps coming through in my readings, okay? And I also had a very profound dream where Spirit said, you are not alone. And then I saw this huge spaceship come over top of me with all of these lights beaming down. You are not alone. I was like, oh my God. Okay, we're not alone. And that message keeps coming through. One of the late night readings that I just recently posted, I pulled the Star Guardian card, or the Milky Way card, from the Wisdom of the Elders Oracle. And it was talking about just, you know, how many other galaxies are out there. And there's so many other planets with intelligence on it. And just, we're not alone, right? We're not alone. There's no way we're alone. Come on. Okay, and you're very much aware of this. I feel with the white feather here, you are someone of purity, someone who can be trusted. You're very angelic. You could resonate with being an earth angel. You may have very strong connections to the angelic realm, again with Metatron coming through. He may be one of your guides. You may work with him consciously or not. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. If you're not working with Metatron, he wants to work with you, okay? Follow this breadcrumb trail. This is a sign. This is a sign for you to dig a little deeper, do some exploration, some discovery, some learning. Who is Metatron? What does he stand for? How can I work with him? All of this. You're definitely someone who believes in truth, honor, and justice. And you have this understanding that when we die and the soul transcends, okay, and we transition out of our physical body into the spirit realm, we stand in front of the karmic board. And when we stand in front of the karmic board, we will be judged. What did we do? Who were we? What type of person were we? What were our thoughts, feelings, decisions, choices, and actions. And, you know, we have to be held accountable for everything. And you understand that when we stand in front of the karmic board, they're not going to pull out their pad of paper and pen and go, oh, you were a millionaire. Congratulations. Good job. You had so many designer clothes. Oh my God. Congratulations. Good job. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you had a mansion with a Lamborghini. Look at you. You did it. Success. Wrong. That's not what you're going to be judged for. Were you a good person? Did you give someone a helping hand, or did you kick them when they were down? Did you cause arguments, or did you bring in peace? If you had a lot of money, did you hoard it, or did you help others who were experiencing hardships? You know, were you generous, or were you selfish? Right? These are the things that we will be judged for, and you fully understand this. We can't take our material world with us. We can't. We can leave it behind for our loved ones. But that's it. The only thing we take are the memories that we've made and the soul lessons and the soul growth that have happened here on earth. Okay, so you understand that soul growth is paramount, is pivotal to your ascension and your elevation. So that in the next incarnation, if you decide to incarnate here again, you can be even higher, okay? Like you'll be able to go through less spiritual struggles because you learn them in this lifetime. You know what I mean? So you're working towards that ultimate level of ascension. Maybe even one of your goals is to be an ascended master. I mean, maybe. I guess that's the goal for all of us. Why not? Why not? So yeah, you are not alone. You are co-creating with the universe. Co-creating with the universe. There's a triangle here, and there is, oh my gosh, that's cool. There's a third eye, right? Which is representing your third eye and your crown chakra, your intuition, your visions, your clairvoyance, your clear seeing. And then there's the full moon here, which is that mother phase that I was talking about. And then there's the crescent moon, which can symbolize the maiden or the crone. Okay, so that's really interesting. It's like everything comes full circle. Everything comes full circle. And I feel like that's what's happening to you. You're really entering this phase where you're able to apply all of the lessons that you have learned in this lifetime. Do I want to use this deck or another deck? It feels good to me. It feels good as I hold it. It feels like the right deck. Okay. Okay. High Priest or High Priestess, Wise One. You are a guardian, okay? You guard ancient wisdom and ancient knowledge in your soul. You're like a treasury of wisdom and knowledge. And you are gifted all of this because you can be trusted with this treasury. This is sacred, okay? This is more sacred than all of the monetary wealth in the world. Yeah? Yeah. You are a guardian angel to a lot of people. A lot of people see you that way. An earth angel, someone who's very protective. 8 of Cups. If your life feels stale, explore some new scenery. Okay, so maybe some of you have been yearning for something different. Shake up the daily routine, learn something new, make a new friend, read a new book, go on a different walk. You know, maybe you go to the same trail every day and you're like, no, I'm going to go to a different trail today. You know, who knows what I'm going to find when I explore. Okay, so yeah, I feel like you're starting to really explore, you guys. Explore like anything that's coming up for you. If you get an intuitive hit to go somewhere, you're going. If you get an intuitive hit to pick up a new book, you go out, you get that book. All right, so you're really allowing your intuition to guide you. Many of you have walked away from a lot of people, places, and things that just left you feeling empty, or there was no growth there, or there was no potential there, or there was no expansion. You felt stunted, bored, discontent, dissatisfied, and in your heart of hearts you knew that you were meant for more, that this couldn't possibly be it. This couldn't possibly be it. There has to be more to life than this, right? Right? I've been there. Oh, let me tell you, this can't be it. No. And yeah, I was right. There's so much to life, right? But we have to like look for it. We have to seek it. We have to go on an adventure. We have to leap into the unknown with love, trust, and faith in our hearts. We have to be curious. We have to be curious adventurers, right? We have to go within and sit with ourselves and explore our inner world and our outer world. Explore our innate skills, gifts, and talents, and play around with them, right? That word was coming through, right? With the high priestess or the high priest. Explore, exploration. Oh, now I think a pressure washer has started up. Isn't that lovely? They want to join the symphony of crazy loud sounds. Potion, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Do you feel... I don't know why I stopped there. I don't know why that happened. Do you feel? I'm sure you do. Do you feel that in your heart? That's potential, dear. That's so funny. Do you feel that in your heart? Do you feel it? Do you? Well, that's your potential, dear. So this is what happened. It's like in your heart of hearts, you realize that you were meant for so much more, that your potential is untapped and it's limitless, and that where you were, it just was not where you were meant to be. Like you were meant for so much more. And so you walked away. You followed your heart. You trusted your heart, and you started to branch out, okay? And I also feel like you're doing this again, okay? Because again, life is cyclical. Like we do these things over and over and over. Wow, that's very obnoxious. You may have had like a lot of people kick up dust, make noise, try to stop you, distract you, say, I don't like what you're doing. I don't like who you're becoming. And you're like, too bad, so sad, okay? You really started to pour into self-love, self-care, and unlock like your heart's secrets, your heart's desires. And you're definitely a heart-based person because the Ace of Cups is the heart space, okay? And I was getting a lot of sensation in my heart with the High Priest card. So your heart and your third eye are like working together, working in overtime. And that's creating and manifesting your dreams. I'm telling you, it's beautiful. You have a lot of exciting days ahead of you here, you guys. You really fill people's hearts with joy as well, just so you know, just in case you didn't know. Ace of Swords. Oh, wow, you have two aces out here. Ones, new beginnings. This came through in my last nighttime reading, my late night tarot reading, where Spirit was saying that the collective is about to have a whole bunch of brand new beginnings, you guys. Really exciting ones. Look at you. You're bursting with sparkly new ideas. Yes, you are. And they want you to know that these ideas can manifest because you're not alone. You're co-creating with the universe. You like it, you want it, you got it. You like it, you want it, you got it. Okay? Who knew Ariana Grande would be some sort of spiritual master? I like it, I want it, I got it. She knows all about manifestation. She's not just a pretty face. It's amazing. That sound is terrible. Okay, I'm gonna pull an oracle for you. Let me just tap in and see what Spirit, now my throat chakra just went, what Spirit really wants you to know, what I should really pull on for you. Okay, where you're being pulled to, where you are being magnetized to, where you are being led. You're allowing your heart to lead you, and where is that going? What does Spirit want you to know about this heart thing? Oh my gosh, the High Priestess. I'm so glad I pulled another card. So again, if you notice in the High Priestess card, above her head, she has this tapestry and it has all of these moon cycles on it, just like I was talking about, right? Maiden, mother, crone, cycles of life, cycles of lifetime after lifetime. And not only that, but like cycles within this lifetime that we go through, cycles and seasons, right? Seasons of being young and a maiden and not really knowing who we are yet, but having all of this zest for life. And then we become mothers or fathers or parents or more mature, and we become the full moon, right? And then we transition into the wise one, the teacher, the hierophant, the high priestess, the crone, right? Someone who is very wise and intuitive and very psychic. So your psychic gifts are about to explode, you guys. Like, that's what I said when the high priest came out. Oh my God, we have the high priest and the high priestess. That's cool. And I just realized that. My gosh. Sorry, that sound is kind of drilling into my head a little bit and distracting me as well. But, you know, you might be getting together with somebody here. If you resonate with being a high priest, then you're going to find a high priestess. If you resonate with being the high priestess, you're going to find your high priest. And I feel like you guys are going to come together and be so incredibly psychic. You might even do like your own tarot channel, like tarot readings together. I've seen some people do that. Some really cute, adorable couples, like husband and wife teams, and they do tarot together. It's quite cute. Or whatever it is for you, right? Whatever you guys want. Maybe you'll come together and open up a healing business or a Reiki center, or create music or art or whatever it is. Anything you want. Maybe a school. Wow, that's really vibrating. It's vibrating in my brain. Oh my God. Okay, it says divination witch on her shirt. Divination. So exactly, I feel like you might be exploring with divination practices like crystals and gazing into crystal balls, or meditating, pulling oracle cards, tapping more into your intuition, meditating and journaling, and then pulling cards to confirm what comes through in your meditations. You know, all of this helps us to tap into our intuition and trust our intuition, right? Because when we get that validation or that confirmation, you're like, yeah, it feels good, right? So it kind of pumps you up, it builds up your confidence. So for example, let's say you close your eyes and you have a vision of a flower and you hear spirit say, it's time to shine, or something like that. And then you go to your deck and you're like, clarify, it's time to shine. Clarify, it's time to shine. Clarify, it's time to shine with the flower. Clarify what I just saw. And then you pull a card and there's flowers everywhere. Then that's going to clarify your intuition. And you're going to go, oh my God, I am hearing spirit. I am seeing visions. Like, this is real. This is happening. I'm not just making it up. It's real. So you guys, I just saw a flower and then I pulled the Empress. Okay, and she has red flowers on her dress and she has red flowers all around her. So that's clarified. And the Empress is very abundant. She gives birth. She's the mother, okay? You're about to give birth. I'm about to cry. I'm just getting overwhelmed with so much emotions all of a sudden in the heart space. You're about to give birth to either a literal baby or a new phase in your life, a new chapter, or a business, or you're going to give birth to a new relationship, or whatever it is for you, or it could be a combination of things, you guys. Like, this is really beautiful, really beautiful. This is going to move you to tears. It says, it's a number 3, the Empress. There is beauty to be found in every experience. Okay, so you are beautiful inside and out, and I was getting that just from looking at this High Priest card. Like, you really are. You're beautiful inside and out. Your energy is gorgeous. And so you're gorgeous. If your energy is gorgeous, you're gorgeous, okay? Now there's a loud plane. I think there's been a lot of karmic lessons that you've been through. A lot of people kicking up noise, kicking up dust, trying to get in your way, but Spirit wants you to know, like, you've overpowered all of that because you are in your power. And so all of this, it just doesn't bother you, okay? You are fully in your strength and your power. You know who you are, you know what you want, you know where you're going. And I love this about you. And I feel that you're in this creative energy and you're just pop, pop, poppity pop, birthing out things like left, right, and center. You know, it's beautiful. But there's also this tender, gentle, kind, soft energy about you, very nurturing. And people feel loved by you. They feel supported. They feel held. People love you. Everyone loves you. I love you. I love you. Okay. You might find that people say that to you a lot, like, I love you, or I just have to tell you, I love your energy. Or, you know, you might get a lot of people who just express gratitude towards you. Okay. Wow. You guys, this is beautiful. So I think I'm going to sign off here. Thank you so much for sticking through this. If you made it to the end, you are my ride or dies. Thank you for putting up with the background noise. I appreciate it. Thank you for sharing your love, your time, your energy with me, you guys. I really appreciate it. I truly, truly do. You're headed places. This is just the beginning, and your gifts are about to just explode. Okay. So have fun. Have fun with that. Keep exploring, okay? There's just more to come. All right? So, yeah, I'm sending you all the good vibes. Wishing you all the best on this journey. Remember to stay aligned, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.